You kiss your baby goodnight. You feed them on time. You hold them whenever they cry. You are doing everything right. At least, that is what you think. But what if some of the most normal, everyday things you do, things that feel completely harmless, are actually making your baby feel hurt, ignored, or even unsafe? A study published in the journal Child Development found that babies as young as 6 months can detect emotional tension and respond to it physically. Their heart rate goes up, their cortisol levels spike, and their nervous system shifts into stress mode. And the scary part? They cannot tell you. They just feel it. So today we are going through 9 daily things that are silently hurting your baby's feelings, and most parents have no idea they are even doing them. Stay until number 3 because that one is the one almost every parent does and almost no one talks about. 9. Looking at your phone while your baby is trying to reach you. This one sounds small. It is not. Researchers at Boston University actually gave this a name. They called it the still face effect. When a parent goes emotionally blank or distracted in front of their baby, even for 2 minutes, the baby immediately tries to get their attention. They smile. They point. They make sounds. And when nothing comes back, they shut down. Some babies start showing signs of distress within 60 seconds. Now think about how many times a day you are half present. Your baby is on the floor, looking up at you, and your eyes are on a screen. To you, it is just a quick scroll. To your baby, you just went completely emotionally absent. Babies learn who they are through your face. Your reactions teach them whether the world is safe. When your face goes blank, their brain does not understand "mom is busy." Their brain reads it as "something is wrong with me." 8. Responding to their cries too late, consistently. Nobody responds instantly every single time. That is not the point here. The point is consistency. Dr. Mary Ainsworth, whose attachment research became the foundation of modern child psychology, found that babies whose cries were responded to promptly and consistently developed what she called a secure attachment. Babies who were left to cry frequently, especially in the early months, developed anxious or avoidant attachment styles that followed them well into childhood and even adulthood. When a baby cries and nobody comes, their brain does not learn patience. Their brain learns that their needs do not get met, that the world is unpredictable. And that is a feeling that gets stored deep, not as a memory, but as a body-level belief. Responding does not mean you never let them wait a moment. It means your baby can predict that you will come. That predictability is everything. 7. Forcing eye contact or touch when they are overstimulated. Your baby looks away from you, so you move your face back into their line of vision. They look away again. You keep going. This feels like engagement. It is actually the opposite. Babies look away on purpose. It is called gaze aversion, and it is a self-regulation tool. When a baby's nervous system gets too stimulated, too much noise, too much light, too much social input, they turn away to reset. Research from the University of Cambridge shows that forcing interaction during these moments raises the baby's stress levels and actually disrupts their ability to self-regulate over time. Same goes for touch. If a baby arches their back, stiffens their body, or turns their face away when you try to hold them a certain way, they are communicating. And when we override that communication, we are teaching them that their signals do not matter. Follow their lead. When they look back, that is your invitation. 6. Using a tense or angry tone, even in a different conversation. You are not yelling at your baby. You are arguing with your partner in the next room, or you are on a stressful phone call and your baby is just sitting nearby. That is enough. Babies are born with what neuroscientists call an emotional contagion response. Their brains are wired to pick up emotional signals from the adults around them as a survival mechanism. A 2010 study from UC Berkeley found that infants as young as 6 months showed measurable stress responses, elevated cortisol, increased heart rate, when they were exposed to angry or tense voices, even when the anger was not directed at them. Your baby does not need to understand the words. They understand the energy. They understand that something is wrong. And because they cannot make sense of it, their nervous system just absorbs it. This does not mean you can never be stressed around your baby. It means that when tension happens, repair matters. Coming back to your baby with a calm voice and warm face after a tense moment helps them regulate. The rupture is less damaging than staying disconnected after it. 5. dismissing their reactions as overdramatic. Your baby cries when a stranger holds them. You laugh and say, "Oh, stop, it is fine." Your toddler melts down because their cup was the wrong color, and you roll your eyes. To us, these reactions seem wildly out of proportion. To them, they are completely real. Dr. Daniel Siegel, clinical professor of psychiatry at UCLA, talks extensively about the damage of emotional dismissal in early childhood. When a child's emotional experience is consistently minimized, told it is not real, not valid, too much, they stop trusting their own inner world. They learn to disconnect from their feelings instead of process them. A baby crying about the cup color is not being irrational. They are experiencing a genuine feeling of things being wrong. Saying, "I see you are really upset," even for something tiny, teaches them that their feelings are real and that you are a safe person to have feelings around. 4. Handing them off without warning or goodbye. Here is the one almost nobody talks about. You need to leave. So you wait until your baby is distracted, then quietly slip away. You think it is kinder, no dramatic crying, no scene, but what you have actually just done is disappeared without explanation. Research from Harvard Center on the Developing Child shows that unexpected separations, especially ones where the caregiver simply vanishes, actually produce higher stress responses than ones with a proper goodbye. When babies understand you left, they can start to process your absence. When you just disappear, their brain goes on high alert. Is she coming back? Was I safe? What just happened? A real goodbye, even a short one, even if it causes momentary crying, is emotionally healthier than a silent exit. The cry at goodbye is not distress. That is your baby processing a transition. That is healthy. 3. Overstimulating them and missing the signals. You want to play. You want to connect. So you talk to them, bounce them, make faces, turn on music, bring out the toys, all at once. And your baby starts to fuss, cry, or shut down. So you try harder to entertain them. You think more stimulation will fix the fussing. But the fussing is the message. Babies have a very small window for stimulation before their nervous system hits overload. Research published in Infant Behavior and Development found that babies who are regularly overstimulated develop higher baseline cortisol levels, meaning their stress response becomes more sensitive over time, not less. The signals your baby sends when they are done, yawning, looking away, arching their back, turning their head, those are not rudeness, those are requests. Learning to read them and back off actually builds more trust than any amount of playtime. 2. Not mirroring their emotions back to them. When your baby laughs and you just nod. When they look excited about something and your face stays flat. When they are scared and you immediately try to fix the situation without first acknowledging that they are scared. What babies need before anything else is to feel felt. Dr. Ed Tronick, the researcher behind the still face experiment, spent decades studying how parental emotional mirroring shapes the infant brain. His conclusion was clear. Babies who are consistently mirrored develop stronger emotional regulation, higher resilience, and more secure attachments. Babies who are consistently met with flat or mismatched emotional responses develop what he called chronic stress states that restructure their developing nervous systems. You do not need to perform emotion. You just need to match the energy for a moment. A smile when they smile. A soft, concerned face when they cry. A wide-eyed look when they show you something. That tiny reflection is how babies learn they exist and that they matter. 1. Being physically present but emotionally absent, consistently. This is the one that ties everything together. You can be in the same room as your baby every single day and still be emotionally unavailable to them. Parenting while running on empty, dealing with your own anxiety, depression, stress, or trauma without any support or awareness creates what researchers call emotional absence. You are there, but you are not really there. A landmark study by Dr. Beatrice Beebe at Columbia University tracked mother-infant interactions at 4 months and then followed those same children for years. She found that the quality of emotional attunement in that early period predicted attachment security, emotional health, and even cognitive development more powerfully than almost any other factor. This is not about guilt. This is about awareness. Because the moment you know, you can change it. Even small moments of real connection, truly looking at your baby, truly being present for 5 focused minutes, are enough to repair a lot. Babies do not need perfect parents. Research consistently shows they need good enough parents, parents who miss the mark sometimes, but repair it. That repair is where the real bonding happens. So there you have it, 10 daily things that can hurt your baby's feelings without you ever meaning to. None of these make you a bad parent. Every single one of them is fixable the moment you become aware of it. If this video made you think about even one thing differently, share it with another parent who needs to hear it. And if you want to understand more about what is actually happening inside your baby's mind, subscribe, because we go deep on baby psychology every single week. See you in the next one.